Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient, and I have a message for you all. I'm noticing the Emperor and the Empress has been coming out. So there's a shift in the collective in terms of unions. I feel like the year 2025 is going to be significant for a lot of you, especially if you've been praying for a life partner. This is the year for you. So this energy is happening or will happen. Really, it already happened, okay? But in the 3D, perhaps you just haven't seen it manifest itself. The energy that's going on, so what's happening with this Emperor and Empress is you two manifested one another. We have the Magician. The star also represents hope and healing, path and destiny. So I feel like both of you individually had to go through your own sort of like tower. Okay, you'll know what those towers are, significant changes. You had to break through patterns, old ways of thinking, behaviors, and the universe showed you these patterns and behaviors through interactions with people. This could have been at work, this could be with your family. Like you had to learn things about yourself through hardships. And because of that, you come out the other end brand new, different, transformed, and evolved. So, with the magician here and the star, as I stated, you two are serial manifestors. So, you have the ability to call in and receive exactly what you want. So, you're starting to notice this as well. Whatever you think about positive, like when you look at things from a more positive perspective, when you look at a situation as the glass being half full instead of half empty, you're able to transmute that energy and manifest the positives of that. You are beginning to take things that seem a bit bleak and negative and make them into something positive. You're also teaching your family to think that way as well. So like you're beginning to, so for example, like you might have family members that say, "Oh, I don't have money," or "I'm broke," or you're starting to like correct your own family and friends and say, "Well, don't say that. Don't put that out into the universe. Think positive that you're going to get that job, you're going to get that raise, things are better." You know, you're starting to teach your family how to manifest as well, even if it's at a bit of a lower level. You're teaching them to think positively versus the glass half empty, is what I see here. And I feel like this was a part of your destiny and path because there is a greater path that you'll be embarking upon as you meet this person or after you meet this person. The tower here is significant, as I stated. It is a significant change that is going to take place between both of you, both spiritually and also in the 3D. Judgment here is a judgment call. And I feel that um, both of you needed to make some sort of calls within your life, whether it was removing people. So I feel like this journey has been a long time coming. So I don't know if you know this, but you started manifesting this person spiritually, I want to say back in 2021, some of you 2022. You started manifesting this person. So some of you could have had dreams about them. Maybe you wrote down in a journal. Maybe you specifically asked the universe to send you someone. I feel like you were manifesting this person back in that time. They were also manifesting you around the same time, and you two crossed paths energetically. And then when you met each other in the 3D, one person wasn't necessarily ready to be with the other because perhaps someone was in a relationship, they were in a committed connection with someone. They didn't expect you to show up, but you are exactly what they were looking for. And they are exactly what you were looking for. So when you met them, you just felt it. You just knew this was your person. You just knew it. And so when there was that obstacle or challenge or blockage, because it could have been another person, could have been distance or whatever, maybe this person needed to heal. They were not ready for you, so they pushed you out of their life. And you were a bit confused. Okay. You were confused within yourself, confused with the universe, but it was supposed to happen that way because it was supposed to teach you restraint. It was supposed to happen that way so that the person can come to you, because I feel like in this situation you could have been the one to make the first move, or you reached out to them, or you made it known that you were interested in them. And that wasn't the way that it was supposed to go. Okay. And also, I feel like this person had a hard heart. This person could have been acting cold, detached, very King of Swords like energy. And so they needed to kind of soften their heart. And after dealing with you, there was a significant tower that took place that impacted this person's heart to where they opened up. They became a bit more vulnerable. And so this person also took action and came after you. So I feel like they're the ones that have reached out. It hasn't been you. I feel like you did reach out to them when you two kind of had your first tower, and then you just stopped because you knew that you started to look at it from a more spiritual perspective, but also you begin to love yourself and say, you know what, I deserve better. I'm not going to sit here and allow this person to disrespect me no matter how I feel about them. I'm going to cut the cord and move on. And so, therefore, that's when you mastered the element of the king and queen of swords, learning to cut people off and also loving yourself, to take yourself seriously enough to not put yourself in a situation like that. So, although you yearn for this person, wanted them, some of you are so physically attracted to them that it would drive you insane. The attraction is bar none. You also needed to master the king and queen of wands energy, learning restraint, keeping yourself at bay, because I feel like this is someone that turns you on. And so a part of becoming the emperor and the history, emperor and empress, is also mastering the energy of the king and queen of wands, which could be that intense sexual desire for someone. You needed to master that energy to where you can restrain, restrict yourself, hold yourself back from just putting yourself out there energetically, like giving yourself sexually, and the person not giving to you in balance. So, what I mean is, like, this person would, have sex with you, um, like quick, fast, in a hurry. But when it came down to you needing your emotional needs taken care of, this person was not there. And so that's why you needed to find balance by pulling that energy back, because you were giving to them physically, but they were not giving to you emotionally. So it created an imbalance. I'm also getting here with the hermit. Both of you have been in hermit mode, restricting yourself, holding yourself back in order to learn and see what this was about. And I feel like also this person, they learn as well. Let's see what they learn. Let me shuffle the deck. What did this emperor, empress learn aside from my subscribers and collective? What did this person learn about the situation? Patience. So you could have been dealing with someone that was extremely impatient. So we had temperance and also the queen of pentacles. So, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So, again, as I stated, some of you, they were dealing with someone else, and this someone else, they could have had a child with them or something like that. Or this is this person needing to make peace with a past relationship, okay? Needed to make peace within themselves. So, this person could have been holding on to a heartbreak. And so, temperance required this person to have patience, understanding. And so that's what they needed to grow into. Tell me about, so the King of Wands. Yeah, see, I told you both of you were the counterparts of each other. So both of you now are showing up as the emperor, the empress, and the other person is showing up. Both of you were showing up as the king and queen of wands. So this king of wands person also needed to make peace with a queen of pentacles. So maybe it took this person needing to communicate their thoughts, be honest. There was something that they needed to balance out with this queen of pentacles before they can even come to you. I feel like the situation was a bit stressful. Let's see. Tell me about the king of wands in the nine of swords. It could have been where they needed to tell this person the truth about what they want, and they were so fearful about hurting the person's feelings. But it's not about that. It's about, making peace with it. Yeah, see, three of swords, making peace with them because they broke their heart because they want to be with you, for those of you that were in a love triangle. So I'm gonna stop it here. I think I might do a part two on my Patreon and my members only. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.